Hello everybody, my name is Antti-Pekka Jauho. I come from CNG, Center for Nanostructured Graphene at DTU. I will tell you a story about an experiment and a theoretical modeling we've done recently with an international group of researchers. This story is about ballistic tracks in graphene nanoribbons. Here you see the sample. We have a silicon carbide substrate, and in right conditions a graphene nanoribbon grows on top of it. Here you see the profile of the sample. The fantastic thing about these nanoribbons is that transport is ballistic here along these ribbons. Electrons can go for micrometers without scattering. And the newest achievement made here in this paper is that we have been able to control the motion of these two probes in a novel way. In earlier papers we measured the resistance along this nanowire by moving one of the probes laterally along this green arrow here. Now what we can do is we move the probe, the sharp probe, also vertically across the ribbon. And what one sees is here's a measurement here. One sees a resistance or a conductance which increases in steps. This phenomenon is very robust. We can move the probe back and forth, and we retrace the same curves here. Here is an expanded picture of this one of these slopes here, and we see a very low conductance. That is when this tip is out here on the substrate. When the tip moves onto the ribbon, the conductance increases by a step. Further into the ribbon, it increases by yet another step, and then finally it goes here. You can see also the color code here. The orange corresponds when the tip is here, moving up here, gets to the blue, and finally up to the purple one. So what we have done is a theoretical model to explain these observations. We use the simplest possible model, tight binding model, where we have site energies for electrons, and then electrons can hop from between adjacent sites. The key is what we put into the on-site energy. The on-site energy has three different terms. There's a magnetic term which is described in an effective Hubbard mean field model. Then there's a model describing the hybridization, which splits the site energies, and then finally there's an electric field, which is due to doping effects occurring at the upper edge of the sample. All these terms are well known in the literature. We just put them together. And here you see the result of our theoretical model. So we start from panel B here. We start at the lower edge and move towards the upper edge, and we show the wave functions of how the electrons are confined. You see there's one state which is living very close to the edge. Then there are two other states a little bit further up, and then finally these ones. Now that when we are moving the probe here along here, we first couple to this state, gives us a rise to this plateau, and then we move further into the states, into the ribbon. We get these two states, we rise to the next plateau, and finally we reach here. This is in very, very good agreement with the experiment, so you can see the pictures here. This work has implications for many other nanoribbon transport and heterointerface transport, because this clearly shows the existence of spatially resolved states, and we have many applications in mind, for example in logic or other systems. Thank you.